If you are tired of tracking every single transaction in a spreadsheet, stop. There is a single, stress-free number that will save you more money this month than any complex, color-coded budget ever could. Think about it. You sit down on a Sunday afternoon. You open up a massive spreadsheet. You import your bank statements, categorize a $3 coffee, debate whether a movie ticket counts as entertainment or sanity, and by the end of it, you just feel exhausted. And worse? Guilty. Most of us have been told that to get control of our money, we have to become amateur accountants. We buy the apps. We link our cards. We promise ourselves that this is the month we finally stick to the plan. But by day 12, life happens. A tire blows out. A friend invites you to dinner. You forget to log 3 purchases, the spreadsheet gets messy, and you throw your hands up in defeat. You are not failing the budget. The budget is failing you. Because traditional budgeting asks you to make dozens of micro-decisions every single day. Do I have enough left in my dining out category? Can I afford these shoes if I skimp on groceries next week? It is a recipe for decision fatigue. And when our brains get tired, we default to what is easy, spending. But there is a better way. A way that takes exactly 30 seconds of your time each week. It is called the one-number rule. Imagine waking up on Monday morning knowing exactly how much money you can spend over the next 7 days. No categories. No restrictions. If you want to spend every single dollar of that number on artisanal cheese, you can. If you want to buy 3 pairs of sneakers, go for it. As long as you do not cross that one threshold, your savings are growing, your bills are paid, and your financial future is secure. It sounds too simple to work, right? But here is the secret. It works because it aligns with how our brains actually process scarcity. Let's build your number right now. It takes 3 simple steps. First, we need to look at your monthly take-home pay. This is the actual cash that hits your bank account after taxes. Let's say, for example, that is $5,000. Second, we subtract your fixed costs. These are the non-negotiables. Rent or mortgage, utilities, minimum debt payments, insurance, and those subscriptions you actually use. Let's say those total $3,000. Third, and this is where most people get it wrong, we subtract your future self. This is your savings, your investments, and your emergency fund. You pay yourself before you see what is left. Let's earmark $500 for this. Now, do the math. 5,000 minus 3,000 for bills, minus 500 for savings. That leaves you with $1,500 of free money for the month. Here is the magic step. We do not divide that by 4. Why? Because months are slightly longer than 4 weeks. Instead, we divide it by 4.3. 1,500 divided by 4.3 is roughly $348. That is it. That is your one number. $348. That is your weekly spending limit for everything else. Groceries, drinks with friends, Uber rides, clothes, haircuts, coffee. Everything. Now, how do you actually manage this without looking at a spreadsheet? You set up a separate bank account or use a specific debit card just for your weekly spending. On Monday morning, you transfer exactly $348 into that account. When you go out, you only use that card. If you open your banking app on Thursday and see $80 left, you know exactly where you stand. You do not need to calculate how much you spent on groceries versus gas. You just know you have $80 left until next Monday. If you run out of money on Saturday night, you eat leftovers. If you have $50 left over on Sunday, it is yours. You can roll it over into next week's budget, or better yet, sweep it into your savings account as a bonus. This completely eliminates the mental friction of managing money. You transition from a state of constant anxiety and calculation to a state of absolute clarity. Think about how much mental energy you waste trying to decide if you can afford something. With this rule, the answer is always instant. Is it under your weekly balance? Yes? Then buy it. No? Then wait until Monday. It is simple, it is elegant, and it gives you back your time. You do not need to be a financial genius to build wealth. You just need a system that is simpler than your temptation to spend. Try this for just 2 weeks. Calculate your number today. Set up that weekly transfer. And watch how quickly the financial noise in your head just quietens down. If this felt like a breath of fresh air, hit the subscribe button. We talk about money here the way real people actually live it. No judgment, No complicated jargon, just systems that work. See you in the next one.